that this is a look that's been around forever, right? I mean, from the Italian women to, you just said it, right? The Cuban link. I mean, I remember growing up and wearing my big, beautiful pendants, a big Cuban link chain, right? Because, I mean, we had our family jeweler. Every family did. And so I love that we took something that is iconic, something that, I mean, that has never gone out of style, but now it happens to be one of the hottest looks. And you're getting authentic coins. I mean, you are getting authentic chain, made in bronze beautifully, but then plated to look and match and go back to all your other authentic solid gold pieces, which is such a treat today. Less than $60. I want to remind you, you're getting 2 of the pendants and 2 of the chains, essentially a 4-piece set for $59.98, and we will sell out every last one of them. And Paul, you know, it's a big look, it's a bold look, but it's still, it's very elegant. It's still, like, you don't need much else when you wear something like this.
Well, you don't, and it, you know, I have so much fun wearing all my Bellezza gold necklaces, you know. But I was at the car wash a couple weeks ago, and a young man working there said, "I don't mean to be rude, but are those real? Can I ask you?" I started laughing. I took one off and I handed it to him, and he's like, "How much does something like this cost?" And I said, $59. And he's like, "What?" I said, "Yes, it's Bellezza." And he said, "Where do I get it?" I said, "One place, HSN." Not only that, but they are made in Italy. And so the quality is there. You know that that chain is not going to catch. It's not going to snag.
That's
it's not
right.
going to twist. It's not going to kink. It's Italian quality chain. And then the coins are, frankly, they're antiques is what they are. So it's automatically an heirloom piece. And I love that. You know, I always tell folks, I try to wear something older than myself, which is getting really hard to do, by the way. You might get a coin even older than you are. And I just think it's fun. It's just fun. It's a piece of history. It's a moment in time. And it is such a now hot look.
It is that curb link chain. And notice that you've got that wider one, right? A little bit more of the width there on top. And then the longer one is just a little bit, kind of just a little bit less in the width there. So it essentially, it looks like you put this 2-tiered look together. And so it's got this organic vibe to it. I know we will sell out every last one of them. Thank you for your purchases. Took it from $100 to $59.98. 783-2170 is your item number. We'll let you know when that one's sold out. It is very, very popular. And Paul, I mean, the look and feel of 18 karat gold, it is such a treat. Okay, the earrings I'm wearing, I forgot I was wearing them. That is, you saw it happen live on air. I thought I was still wearing the hoops. Take a look at these because they are really, really special. And I love that I don't have to choose my favorite link. I'm getting all 3. I'm getting a paper clip, I'm getting the rope, and I'm getting a beaded design in this fun little dangle earring. French wires. They are feather light, you guys, but they're so pretty and they're so much fun. It's a multi-link dangle earring, and today we've got it at a sale price. Took it from $64 to $49.89. They make the most amazing gift. They're made in Italy. That is gold that you're seeing there, right? So that gold tone, that is, I mean, it is a dead ringer for all the solid gold pieces you have that you paid a fortune for. We've got them available for you today. We're moving on to, or we're kicking off our second hour. If you're new to HSN, this is Bellezza. It's a brand that's been around since 2011 here at HSN. And essentially, pretty much everything handcrafted in Italy, Italian artisans, or other places around the world where they are master jewelers. But the base is bronze, so built to last, and then plated in the color of your choice, whether it's the yellow or the silver, but a real treat. Let's move on to the link jewelry. Did I move to the wrong table? Oh, it's the one I'm wearing it. Okay, so take a look. I've got a bracelet for you, and it's the oval link Pave clasp jewelry, and it is the easiest clasp, believe it or not, because it's a sliding design. So you essentially slide that little piece down, and that's how you put it on. So that is your oval clasp bracelet, and then I have the necklace as well. I think I popped on the necklace, and take a look. I hope I've got the clasp in the right place. What's nice is that essentially you're getting 2 different looks. If you want the clasp to show, you go ahead and put it on in the front, or, you know, bring it down a a little bit further. If you just want a nice clean look, you know, move that clasp to the back, but essentially you get more than one look. You get all that great versatility on a very classic design. This is exclusive. This is new here at HSN. We're actually on sale price today. 099442 is your item number. And Paul, Link jewelry, always, I mean, it looks expensive, it feels expensive, it's luxury, and today at this price, I mean, what a treat for something that really has a modern flair to it, right?
Oh, this feels and looks so expensive and so right now and on trend, and it's all about the clasp. Now you see I have two clasps here together because I hooked the bracelet and the necklace together to make an even longer one. And that's because my big fat farmer neck is too big to wear the 18-inch, and I wanted to wear this necklace. Now I'm going to tell you, I have worn this to death. I mean, I just wear it and wear it and wear it. I love the little sparkle. It looks like diamonds up, hanging around. Get so many compliments. I wear it in my stack. It feels like solid gold. It's got such a wonderful, in fact, the sound that it makes, you might do this in the studio, it has such a great heft and feel to it. It feels expensive, is how it feels. Well, it's Italian made, and that's why it feels that way. It's bronze. So we start with pure bronze, the metal of sculptures, and we create it. And let me tell you, bronze does something that gold doesn't even do. When you melt bronze and gold next to each other, they actually look the same. But when you cast them, bronze does something special. It expands a little bit and fills the form and the mold even better. It gets more detail than gold does. And that's why sculptors work with bronze. That, and it will last and last and last. You might have noticed on my hand this brown ring that I'm wearing. It's a dirty old brown ring that I wear. And I think you've seen this before, Leslie, but this ring is from when Christ walked the earth. That's how old this ring is. It's my most prized possession, and it's made of bronze. And it's over 2,000 years old. And here it is. It's still here today. Okay, it's brown and it's corroded. And they tell you with antique jewelry, don't clean it. So I haven't cleaned it. I want to. Oh, it's killing me. I want to clean it. But that would take the value away from it. This is bronze. This is bronze. That's what you are investing in. You are investing in a forever metal that we have given the beautiful gold tone of real 18 karat gold. That's how it looks. That's how it feels. That's how it presents. Look at Victoria. Would you ever in a million years think, I wonder if that necklace is real? No, you wonder if she's a movie star. That's what you wonder.
You sure do. And there it is. You see how it's something that is just really clean, very elegant, right? But still very interesting with that very cool and unique clasp. And so on your clasp, 28 points of CZs. Okay, so you get all this beautiful sparkle. Looks like you are dripping in gold and diamonds. And I want to show you again because it's a sliding design. So essentially what you have there, you take that little piece with the CZs, and remember 28 points there, over a quarter carat, and you slide it back, pull it back, and that's how you link, and I love too, Paul, that I can go ahead and make it shorter if I needed to, or elongate it if I wanted to as well, right? Because it's such a unique clasp design. So the necklace is $139.98, $28 gets it home on a credit card. You see it on Victoria and I. If you want the bracelet, we took that from, gosh, I think over $100 as well. $113, we're at $99. $20 gets it home on a credit card flex pay. So 099442 is your item number. You love the look of gold and diamonds. This is the only one there. Besides these timepieces or the timepieces with the CZs. Okay, so the Mariner link. Oh my goodness, is there not a more expensive looking link? Not only did we give you a timepiece with that very luxe Mariner link, we gave you a little diamond cutting on these links so you catch more light. And all you're gonna do today is choose, do you want the gold tone? Or do you want the silver or the bitone or the two-tone look? This is 773272, big customer pick, timepiece that has a 3-year warranty, 2 removable links, so you're gonna adjust this all by yourself, but look at how it's integrated into the design. It is so beautifully made, you don't even see where that timepiece opens and closes. So, Paul, for those of us looking for a more delicate look on a timepiece, a more jewelry look on a timepiece, right? Something that really looks well with all our other bracelets that we've collected throughout the years. At under $60, this is such a great look. We will sell out every last one of them. And if you don't believe me and Paul, read the reviews. They are stellar. What a great piece.
It is beautiful. And, you know, I had the Lyra Bible up because it does feature that B Lyra. So this Lyra, not in circulation since 1959, is a very special Lyra. And that's the center of each one of these timepieces. In one case, it's the original silver tone, like it was in circulation. The other time, we made it gold tone so that it matches the timepiece. Now, the bracelet itself is that mariner link. And there was a time when every house had a link that they were associated with. This was called the Gucci link years ago. It was associated with the house of Gucci. Now it's the mariner link, and everybody makes this link. And that's kind of the case of things now. But I like to know the history of what I'm wearing. Well, when you put this on, right away you have an elevated look. It's a designer look. It's a very expensive look. Keep in mind that case, solid bronze, carved from a solid block of bronze. So when you pick, even though it's delicate, it feels solid. It doesn't feel chintzy or hollow. In fact, the bracelet itself is actually solid. So it has a great, rich feel to it. You can size it at home. It comes with a removable clasp. Just do it with your fingernail. And so it's not a trip to the mall. But look how gorgeous that is on. By itself, in a stack. I mean, it's really versatile. I love the cabochon on the end. You can see where we sit on the crown, so there's a little bit of detail you'd expect to find on a luxury timepiece. But it really comes down to the quality and the feel of the watch. It feels and looks very expensive. And I have just changed my name to Clarence because it's on clearance, and I love clearance. I really do.
And I got to tell you, there are women out there. Like for me, for example, I like to wear a more delicate-looking watch. I know my mom does as well. You know, I don't want a big, clunky, you know, watch that looks like I stole it from my dad, right? This is a piece that is really very elegant, but make no mistake, incredibly durable. If you want it, I'm getting the warning. Here we go, Paul. Basically, 2 minutes or sell out. We've got about 170 remaining, I believe, in the gold tone. Jared, correct? And 115 in the gold tone, 160 in the silver tone. I love that we've got it in the two-tone because a lot of people like to mix and match their metals. So I'd be able to throw on my bangles, for example, if I wanted to do you know, the 5-piece set that we had a little earlier today. I could do that with the two-tone look. But whichever one you decide on today, there is nothing like it out there. The truth is, if you want a timepiece that looks more like fine jewelry, that doesn't look like a big clunky thing that kind of, you know, interrupts everything else you're wearing, this is it. I mean, Paul, it looks like $1 million. Beautifully made, keeps the time perfectly. That's the most important thing with that authentic B Lyra coin. You do have a black onyx on that little stem. So if you notice, even gemstones on the stem. I mean, it's the attention to detail that we've all fallen in love with here at Bellezza. Stainless steel on the back. So, you know, if you have any sensitivities, you're not gonna deal with that with this one. But Paul, it is absolutely striking. Customer pick, 4.5 stars. You loved it at the high price. I can't believe the steal today at less than $60. You must have this piece.
I can't believe that we can do this either. And I know the manufacturer. We're actually friendly. And I've known him since I first worked in Switzerland about 25 years ago, and that's when we met. And he only does quality. There's just no cutting corners. There's no chintziness. It has to be right. It has to feel right. The movement has to tell time perfectly. The case has to feel solid. The bracelet has to feel like jewelry, and it has to function like jewelry. Every last detail of this timepiece is absolutely as gorgeous as we could possibly make it. If it had a designer name on it, you would see it for $250 at the store, and you would think nothing of it because, oh, well, that's a blank watch. And so, of course, it's $250. Wouldn't even come with a warranty as long as this one.
3-year warranty. Water resistant, by the way. Don't even have to take it off to shower, so it looks really delicate and like you'd have to wear, you know, white satin gloves to deal with it. Water resistant, 3 ATM, so you can go swimming in this thing. I mean, it is spectacular. Comes gift boxed, and then the 3-year warranty is that peace of mind. You will love it. I do hope you pick it up today. That price will never, ever happen again at $59.98. 773-272 is your item number. Moving on to something that is brand new for those of you that tune into all our Bellezza shows. oh my gosh, be still my heart, because Paul, heaven knows we love a great charm bracelet, right? Now we've got a mini coin dangle necklace, and you're getting this oval link necklace. You're getting the 100 lira, the 50 lira mini coins, all going ahead and draping. Nice lobster claw clasp, comes at 18 inches, but you do get the 2 inches, and look how brilliant what we did there on the back. Even on the end, right, on the end of the extender, you get another little mini coin there. So just, you know, it speaks to the excellence and the quality of Bellezza. We do have FlexPay. This is a pricier piece. It is brand new. You're getting a lot for your money today. If you want to break it down into monthly payments, you're at $39, dollar and change a day for the next 5 months to go ahead and pay this off. But Paul, brand new, exclusive. I mean, this is a wow piece. I almost fell off my chair when I was prepping the show today.
This is what I call rich girl jewelry. This is a very special, very high-end statement piece of jewelry. Please don't layer this with anything. This stands all by itself. And this is the kind of jewelry that harkens back to really glamorous places in the world like Gstaad, Switzerland, you know, where you go skiing and you stop for lunch and you have caviar on top of mashed potatoes for lunch. That's how fabulous this place is. And that's where you'll see rich ladies wearing jewelry like this with not just 1 coin, but in this case, 7. Now, these are not replicas. These are 7 genuine lira. They're alternating between the mini 50 lira and 100 lira. And you heard me say mini. This particular coin, the mini 50 and the mini 100, was only made for 5 years, from 1990 to 1995. The Italians shrank their money, and in the end, the Italians didn't like it, and so they went back to the larger coins. So these are actually more difficult to find than a lot of the coins we have. They turned out to be the perfect size for jewelry. Then look at that necklace. Sort of an elongated Rolo is the way it is. It has presence, it has style, it has a little bit of a surprise to it, and it really complements those coins beautifully. Now, keep in mind, these coins in circulation were actually silver tone. I think they're made of tin, if I'm not mistaken. And so we make them gold tone so that they work back with the necklace. Again, match all the real gold that you have. This looks like a solid gold piece. It looks like something you found on a trip to Italy, and you said, you know what, I'm going to splurge. I'll never be here again, and I'm going to put on my credit card, and I'm going to step out. Well, you don't have to do that today, and that's nice. And I love how it looks on you. You know, this brings your inner gypsy out too, actually, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And I got to tell you, you know, heading into spring and summer, where maybe you don't have, you know, the funds to buy all the new fashion that we're seeing for our spring fashion edit, when you buy a key piece like this that just kind of wakes up any sleepy old outfit you have, it's a lot of fun. I know in the summer, if you do take a little bit of sun and your skin starts, you know, getting golden, and it just looks so good. You'll see it on Victoria as well. It doesn't need anything. Of course, I have it layered with a chain we've got coming up in the hour, but that's just because it's hard for me to change in and out during a live show, but you don't need anything else. You know who you are. If you love a charm bracelet, you have got to add this to your collection. 2.5 minutes. Remember that the FlexPay is for pieces like this. You know, this is a little bit more of a considered purchase, but that's why we do the most amount of FlexPay possible to help you get it home. It's $39.60, any debit or credit card. And if you want to go ahead and try it on, you've got those 30 days. You still have time to make up your mind, but you get authentic coins there. These are the mini coins as well. So, you know, if it was the big old coins, might not look as aesthetically pleasing, but Paul, this is just striking. I love the links that they use too, because it just, finesses the look just a little bit more, right? Because if it was a big Rolo or, you know, maybe it wouldn't look as elegant, but this is just really beautifully done. Inspired on all of those Italian women, all of those legendary Italian pieces and works of art that you see in magazines, and you're like, oh, look how beautiful that is, right? Well, now you can get it too without breaking the bank.
You know, you talk about the chain, and that's the thing I love about the Italian designers as well, because she's a wonderful gal, and she looks at the coin and she looks at the chain and she says, you know what, this needs a little bit of an elongated, but it has to have a little substance. I mean, I can see her brain working, and she starts drawing and she starts creating this beauty that just happens almost as if it's made for just for you, one of a kind. By the way, Leslie, when you threw this on, one of your coins is flipped over. I don't want folks at home to think it's difficult. It's not. It's difficult to do when you have a microphone on. I know that.
and when you're doing it blindly without a mirror, I'm just saying. So yes, I'm sure that maybe something is backwards or twisted, but there you go. You see that?
No, you got it.
I mean, look at how perfectly they hang too, and they're not loud. You see, I'm just moving them along. It's not loud, it's not, you know, it's just this big look. I mean, it's probably not a look for everybody, but Paul, it's a big statement look. It is a stunner.
I bet it's a look for a Jersey girl.
Yeah. You know it. You know it. Hey, listen, 18 inches in the length, 2-inch extender, so you can change the look of this as well. You know, leave it nice and loose, right, depending on your neckline, whatever blouse you're wearing, or pick it up and wear it nice and tight, however you'd like on the collarbone. 795-235 is your item number. We are limited on this one, but brand new and exclusive. 795-235 is our item number. We're going to keep you updated. By the way, quick update on the earrings, or quick little mention on the earrings. This is this very cool little dangle design. So it's a lira coin dangle hoop earring. You're gonna get that tubular hoop, so nice and dimensional, not flat. And then you've got that perfect little lira. These are pierced with joint and catch closures and about 2¼ inches in that length. Remember, bronze, and then the posts are done in your sterling silver. So whatever goes in your ear, done in authentic sterling silver there. But Paul, another big look, maybe not for every gal, but if you ever thought hoops were boring, this is the earring I want you to bring home, right?
Not boring at all. And my favorite thing, you know, every now and again, I see someone wearing Bellezza hoop earrings or Bellezza earrings. I'll see them wearing the lira earrings. And I always look to see what else they have on, because I want to know who the girl is who loves Bellezza. And half the time, maybe more than half the time, she's wearing a Rolex timepiece or a Cartier timepiece. She's wearing a gorgeous wedding set. She's got lots of expensive jewelry on, and then she's rocking some Bellezza earrings. And that just tells me, one, we make the most comfortable earrings on the planet. Two, they're so well done, they go back to really expensive pieces of jewelry that you might be blessed to have and already wear. And that's what we want. None of us wants a new jewelry wardrobe. We want pieces that work with the things we've already invested in, and that's what this is.
Yes.
You don't have it. It's the first time we've shown it. It's got the 20 lira dangling from it. Beautifully made. Again, Italian made. You're going to love these when you get them home.
I agree.
A lot of look.
Lot of look today. $13.80 to try them on. And, you know, there are a lot of pieces of jewelry that sometimes you're not even allowed to wear at work. But your earrings, you can always count on those showing up. So I really love those. We're going to show you, and I'm so glad we even have any remaining, Paul. But what we have for you is another ankle bracelet, another anklet. Figaro link with those mini coins. I mean, this is absolutely darling, Paul. You've got a lobster claw clasp on there. This is 9 inches with a 2-inch extender. The race is on. We took this from $76.75 to a sale price of $59.98. Comes boxed, the best gift ever. And Paul, once again, if you love a charm bracelet, you have to add a charm anklet to your collection, right?
You do. You know, my friend Marilyn, who's 86 years young this year, she said to me years ago, she said, you know, God only gave me thin wrists and thin ankles. Nothing else on me is thin. So I have fabulous hair, and that's what I have is thin. She said, so I decorate those parts of my body because I want people to, their eye to go to where I'm skinny. And when you think about it, that's what this does. So the eye is drawn, look at Aunt Victoria. Your eye is drawn to her ankle. Look how long her legs look. I mean, it is a mile up now from her ankle all the way up to her waist, because the jewelry draws your eye to the thinnest part of your leg. And really, I don't care who you are.
Oh, those are
your
pretty.
Ankle is probably the thinnest part of your leg. So you want to draw the eye there. Plus, if you love jewelry, we're looking for any place we can hang another piece of gold.
Yes.
Why not? And if you think this is just a summer look, think again. At 9 inches plus the extender, you can even get it around like a skinny moto boot, you know, and wear it during the winter if you like. Put it on in the house, but see if it gets your husband's attention. I bet you it does. That it's just that, you know what? I'm bringing sexy back. I'm admitting it. I'm saying it. And they're sexy. And the other night we had these on with Adam. and we sold hundreds and hundreds of them. So I'm surprised you have any left. I really am.
I'm surprised I have any left because this is fun. This is sassy, right? I mean, this is for that girl that, you know, she knows something you don't know, right? I mean, it's just a lot of fun. It's not noisy, okay? So I don't want you to say, oh, well, you know what? I don't want anything that's noisy, anything that's gonna wake me up in the middle of the night. Another thing I wanted to point out, all smooth, okay? So you can leave this on. It's not gonna catch. It feels really good on. It's a Figaro link anklet, and then it's got a 7 of those mini coins, okay? Even a coin on the extender. So even if you've got that little trickle of the extender hanging the way Victoria left it, you know, as a little dangle, it's even that looks as if, you know, it was meant to be. So sale price, this will never happen again at this price. It's a lot of fun. And maybe you know somebody who loves ankle bracelets, who collects ankle bracelets. This is the one I want you to pick up because she doesn't have this one, right, Paul? I mean, we usually get all the fun little summer looks, but first of all, the 3-piece set we showed you a little earlier that Victoria's got on, and this one, very distinct, very different. That's what Bellezza does that no other jewelry line does. It gives you the finest looks, the most Italian-inspired looks, and, you know, pieces that really work so well with your solid gold pieces, meant to last, too. You know, because if you're buying gold anywhere else these days, let me tell you, you're in for a rude awakening. It's all thin, it's all chintzy, right? It breaks on the first wear. Paul, these pieces are built to last.
Well, they're bronze, you know, and bronze is so important. An entire age was named after it, the Bronze Age. In fact, when bronze was first discovered, it was punishable by death for anyone who was not of royal birth to even touch bronze. That was how important it was. And the Romans were actually the very first ones 2,000 years ago to marry gold and bronze together to give you the look of gold, but without all of the expense of gold. And so we brought that process back. And that's why these match back to any real gold you're blessed enough to own. And that's why people love it so much. Now, with regard to the anklet and calling attention to the thinnest part of your leg, you are right. You can put these on and leave them on. In fact, you're going to forget that you have them on until you get all of the compliments that you're going to get, because it's a surprise. We're not used to seeing it on everyone. And if you think, oh gosh, I'm too old to do that, you should be the first one to get one. Don't ever say that.
I like
Never
that.
think you're too old.
I like that
to
you
do
said
something.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, get it home, try it on, feel young. Why not?
Yeah, I agree. And I think it's such a right time for this. Like, people, after 2 years of being pent up, cooped up, we're trying new things. We're wearing new things. We're dazzling. Like, I'm wearing red lipstick. I never wear red lipstick, Paul, but I'm having fun. And I think all of us have been craving that fun. Have a little fun with your jewelry as well. $59.98 is a price we will never be able to do again. 777-335 is your item number on that. Remember, all the prices are going up in the world. Took me like 70 bucks to fill my gas tank, Paul. I couldn't believe it. So when you see prices like that, I do hope you jump in on them. Now, hold on to your hats. We are so proud of this. You've been asking for chain. We've got chain, and not just any ordinary chain. From Bellezza, this is your diamond cut Singapore link necklace. I mean, these are astounding. They are so striking and so beautiful. Not paper thin, where you don't even see this thing on your neck. We've got 4 lengths for you to choose from: 18-inch, 20-inch, 24-inch, or the 30-inch. They are all on a great price, and they all have flex pay, you guys. So 5 months to pay any of these off. This is item 083217. But Paul, I just gotta show this close up because truly one of the most beautiful links, but unbelievably durable and strong as well. And notice how we did this twisting design, right? So multiple links creating that look, and it's twisted so it just captures the light. Every time you breathe, every time this rolls on your skin, it is a delight to wear. I couldn't believe the prices that we had today, because remember, you will mix these with your solid gold pieces. Nobody will know. They will think you spent a fortune on your chain, especially when you consider the prices of gold these days, Paul, these days.
Gold, 1,850 bucks an ounce. I mean, this necklace in the 30-inch, probably $7,000 or $8,000 in gold. I mean, it's just, you know, none of us really spends money like that. It's just, who can? You know, it just doesn't seem right. You see me twisting this because a Singapore chain is actually a curb link that has a little twist to it. You can't even untwist it all the way. It naturally goes back to this gorgeous twist. And then we diamond cut it. And so you get sparkle after, it's just miles of sparkle, and it's Italian made. So it feels absolutely gorgeous, like butter in your hands. Remember, we start with solid bronze, and I wish you could see these being made, because they start by taking bronze and they run it through this machine that makes it thinner and thinner until it's like the length of a wire, or the thinness of a hair. And then they start weaving it together with the machine to create these links. This is considered one of the strongest links ever created. Start there. It is one of the sparkliest and shiniest and one of the most aspirational links. I talk about, as a jeweler, I talk about this as a VIP link. And that's why you mentioned, Leslie, the price. Think about the other necklaces we've had in the show, how they're all $100, $130, $198. Now look at these and say to yourself, what? This is an opportunity, is what this is.
Gosh, yes.
We are known for our links and our bracelets and our necklaces. And when I started this collection almost 11 years ago now, the first thought I had was every woman deserves every link in every length in gold. That's what she deserves. You were born on this earth, you deserve it. Well, guess what? Gold is $1,850 an ounce. Most of us can't have it. If we're blessed, we might have one gold necklace, and we cherish it. We wear it all the time. But we want to stack. We want to layer. We want to create. We want to be fashionable. We want different lengths, different links. Well, we've done that for you. The other night, I think it was Monday night, Tuesday night, I lose track of my Monday night. This was not on 5 FlexPay, and almost 1,000 were spoken for. This is the first week we have had this. I cannot get over the value. I can't get over the quality. They're Italian made. I can see an Italian chain from a mile away. It's the way it lays, the way it sparkles, the way it moves with you. And if you're conflicted, you're thinking, which one do I want? If I want two, get the 18 and the 30,
you're good with the
because you
FlexPay.
create that.
Right?
Well, and you create that magical artistic look. You've done it with the 18 and the 30, and the same as the Mona Lisa. Absolutely gorgeous on.
And here's the thing too, you know, incredibly durable, right? You don't feel this thing on. So whether you choose the shortest one at the 18 inches or you go the full length at the 30, I like a longer necklace. I feel like it elongates my neck. Whichever one you choose today, it catches the light so beautifully because of the way they've twisted that curve link, right? So that flat surfaces, it almost creates like a little mirror effect, Paul. And when it rolls on your skin, oh my goodness, it's smooth. It's so beautifully made. That's the Italian craftsmanship that we're talking about. And so this is the VIP link. This is the luxury link, as Paul said. It looks like $1 million. It's not tight, you know, because sometimes on TV things look bigger. This is 3/16 of an inch, so they are quite large. All you do is choose your length today, 18, 20, 24, or 30. We've got FlexPay on all of them, but look, anywhere from $10.45 to get it home in the 18 inch, or if you want to pick up the 30 inch, you're only paying about $13 tonight. $13 and change to get the longest one home, and then you got another 4 months to pay it off. But this is certainly my pick of this second hour, Paul, because it needs nothing else. So Victoria's layered all the lengths. You just need one. I mean, I'd love for you to buy 2, let's be honest. I'd love for you to buy 3. But the truth is, it's such a special link, and that's why our Singapore link chains always sell out. They are always successful. I could not believe the price today. Every single one of these deserves a 1 in the front, at least, minimum, right? To get them at $50, or less than $70, this is a big moment, Paul, for anybody that loves chains and anybody that loves gold.
It is such an opportunity, such a wonderful moment to get one of those chains you probably don't have. We have not done a Singapore in 7 years, and it was so tiny compared to this. This is 5 millimeters wide. That's really quite wide, but it's also a millimeter thick, and that's the thing you don't expect. So that way, you have this heft, like real gold chains. Like, it feels like a chain that costs $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Right. That's what it feels like to you. And when you put it on, it looks like you did, like you splurged. It's like that story at the car wash. I gave it to the guy to touch, and he's like, how much did this cost? I said, $52. I mean, it's really hard to believe until you see it at home. And that if you're new with us, this is where you should start. I really think so.
That's a good
Because
point, Paul.
we do chains better than anybody. And that's because we work with the same Italian workshop that we work in 18 karat gold. And here's the thing about chains, Italian jewelry. There are different workshops for different links, different chains, different hoops, different techniques, because different artists are skilled at certain things.
Right.
So this is done in the most skilled workshop, in the most beautiful way. It is Italian made. It is solid Italian bronze. We give you that gorgeous color of 18 karat gold so that when you put it on, it looks just like 18 karat gold. That's the look that you're getting. Oh, by the way, guys will like this too.
Yes.
And so if you're thinking, I'm going to treat my man, 24 inch is probably the best length for a guy, unless he's really small, because guys don't like things to be tight around their neck generally. But yeah, in fact, I know a lot of folks will get two so that they have one for their man, and then he can stop complaining about all the jewelry they buy.
What's really nice is that at these prices, Paul, I don't need a man to buy me jewelry, right? I mean, it's so amazing. And so take a look at how beautifully this is made. You would think that this would tangle, right? Because the thinnest chains do, or the chains that are poorly made. Look at how this just pools in my hand so beautifully, okay? So this is just a masterpiece. To be able to get this today at this price, they are spectacular. Now, I do got to give you a warning, the 20-inch size, this guy right here is our most popular right now. We will sell out every last one of them. So 18, 20, personally, I love the 24-inch, right? Not too long, not too short. And then we also have the 30-inch length. You could put a pendant on these, an enhancer on these, but to get this look, incredibly durable. If you're rough with your jewelry, I want you to try this today. And if you're new to Bellezza, this is where we want you to start. He's right. Because you're gonna say, how do they do this? How do they get these prices? Italian-made chain, made in bronze, and then plated. Paul, it is a treat to wear, and it is a big look. And look at the price you paid today.
This is the star of the show.
Yes.
If you've been waiting for the star, this is the star. This is what we've been waiting for through the entire thing, getting right here to show you these four gorgeous chains. Now you see, it looks like I have 5 or 6. Well, if you get the 30-inch, most women can double it up and wear it a couple of different ways. So it becomes a really versatile piece. If you want to, get the 18 and the 30 to create that beautiful Mona Lisa look that I think is just so gorgeous on everyone. Here's what the reviews are going to say. I know this from our snake chains. I know this from when we do chains. The reviews start coming in. I got it home. I couldn't believe how gorgeous, how real this looks, how much it feels like real gold. I went back to buy the other size and it was sold out. That's what happens here. And these are the only ones we have planned for this year, all of 2022. They just came in, and we don't have any more coming. Think about the supply chain problems that we have. These are here, these are yours, these are ours, these are now.
Which is why I was so shocked, which is why we're calling this the star of the hour. Because we know as consumers that everything has gone up, everything's gotten more expensive. Paul, this is not a tiny little chain. This is not a wimpy little chain. This is beautiful. It is the perfect size. It shows up. You don't need to wear anything else. And that's my kind of shopping. Like, give it to me where it's affordable. I want, you know, a lot for my money. That's not too much to ask, right? And, you know, look at that look. She could have just been wearing the 18-inch and it would have been spectacular. We here at HSN have sold millions and millions and millions of miles of chain, right? We get the best prices for the chains. We go to the best manufacturers, the best artisans, the best designers. And the only reason we keep our prices low is the quantity, right, Paul? I mean, we are buying in quantity, in mass, and in bulk. And so that's the only way we could keep these prices. I don't want you to the price to mislead you, for you to say, it's a little affordable. There must be something wrong with it. You will get it home. I guarantee that this will become a customer pick. I know it. If I was a betting girl, I would say, Paul, this will very shortly be a huge customer pick.
I agree with you. And I'm showing you this necklace next to a 2mm chain. So you can see how big 5mm is. I wanted you to see what the gauge is like, because this is not some little chintzy chain. This is like rock star size, movie star size, sports star size. I mean, you get this home and you're like, okay, I look rich. This looks really good. And here's the thing with Bellezza. You'll put it on and you look in the mirror and like, well, this looks really quite real. I like this. I think this is really, I like my new chain, whatever. Within a day or two, you look in the mirror like, I like my gold chain. That's how you start to feel. I like my gold chain. You'll get so many compliments on your new gold chain that you'll start to really think, this is my gold chain. And I tell you, layered, alone, stacked, I just love a whole bunch of gold. There it is.
Now she's just
all by
wearing
itself.
one. You see what we're talking about here? Oh, we are very busy right now. We've got 2 minutes left. I hope you jump in. I hope you treat yourself today. Listen to this. The 18-inch is only $10 and change on a credit card. The 20-inch, which is the most popular right now, that's the one I believe Victoria's wearing. It's only $11.25 to get home. If you want to bring the 24-inch, that's the sweet spot, $12.65 to try. This is why we're over 300 now sold. If you want the 30-inch, that's the longest one. $13.65 to get it home, to try it on. But these prices will never be the same. We are very excited about this one. And a Singapore chain, Paul, what really floored me about this one, Singapore chain is usually very, very thin. Right? So they're really, really thin, and they really stand out because that curvature, those flat surfaces make it sparkle, right? So you think you're getting a lot more than what you're getting. Ours is not thin. Ours is not like a little chain that maybe on TV looks, you know, bigger. This is a quite substantial piece. I mean, I can't wait for our girls to get it home. I can't wait for the reviews to start pouring in.
Me too. If you like to step out and wear a really gorgeous chain, you want it to look like you really stepped up and bought something. Well, here's the thing too. Big chunky jewelry is what's in right now. It's not about the tiny little things. Yes, the young girls are wearing the tiny little things because that's all they can afford. So that's what you'll see on the young girls. But on us, we want big, bold, better. We've figured out that it hides a bunch of flaws. It brings light to our face. It gives you a whole look that you can celebrate. It feels right now. It feels cool, feels correct. We're all sort of reliving that moment of the 70s and the 80s when more is more, or as she says, more is more and less is a bore.
Indeed.
Well, that's what these are. They're nice, big, chunky, and they look like Italian solid 18 karat gold. That's what they feel like. That's how they look.
Hey, and
you're
by
going to
the
be
way,
so proud to wear these. Yeah.
If you've got any important gifts that you have to give, right, Paul? Wouldn't this make the most spectacular gift? Because they will open the box and it will take their breath away. They will definitely know that you spent a lot of money. They'll say, you know what, you spent like $200, didn't you? Why did you do that? You know, you didn't. I'm telling you, it is such a beautiful piece. Buy yourself one, get them as gifts. There's graduations, there's Easter, there's baptisms, communions, all sorts of stuff coming up, weddings. That one right there is swoon-worthy, gift-worthy. I do hope you try it out. 083-217 is your item number. Now, my 5-star rated earrings, very, very popular already. Could you believe the price we're doing today? It's not, I mean, if it would have been just the sweet little bead design, it would have been perfect at $49. We not only gave you the bead design, you're getting the paper clip and the Rolo in this fun little flirty dangle earring. It's 5-star rated, comes in at just under 3 inches, and it's already very popular. The flex pay means that tonight you're only paying $9.98. $9.98 with your shipping and handling, and you're gonna get these home. I know a lot of you have already bought multiples, you know, because it's a perfect earring that's a gift, because you don't have to worry, you don't have to say, well, I wonder what the wrist size is, or I wonder what necklace she likes to wear. You know, as long as you know their ears are pierced, this is like the United Nations of earrings, Paul. It's an earring that will look good on all women, all ages, right? And all occasions, truly.
Well, and there's a couple things I really like about this earring. First of all, you know, it's made in Italy, so you know the quality is there. And the Italians do this beautiful thing where they'll take multiple designs and they'll mix them together. So they did that here with the 3 different chain link designs, and they married them together. That French hoop or the French wire, I consider that the most comfortable earring. So easy to wear, so nothing to lose, easy to put on. And that part of the earring is actually sterling silver. So even if you have any allergies to metals, you won't, because we have noble metals that are actually touching your ear. Look at on Victoria. how there is no tug, no pull, not a drop of stretch that those earrings are creating. Yet it's 2.5 inches of fabulous look. Look how it lights up her smile, how it elongates her jaw, how it draws the eye into your eye into her eyes. That's what a good Italian earring does for you. That's what these are. The other thing is, because of the 3 chains mixed together, how often do you get dressed and you put on your jewelry and the earring maybe is the last thing you choose and you're like, which one goes? Well, with the 3 chains, this goes with everything. And so it'll become your go-to earring. The other thing, women tell me they love the way they touch your neck throughout the day, and they kind of just caress you with their little silken feel. Like you turn your head, and you're like,
gotta
oh,
tell
I
you
have
too,
those beautiful earrings.
Paul, my producer Jared's still making fun of me because I forgot I was wearing them. He's like, Les, you changed your earring. You're wearing another earring. I forgot that I even put them on. And that's a treat because I get a big look, right, that feels so good. I would fall asleep on this thing, right? So there you go. It's such a great little design, super light. Speaking to Paul's point, that's not pulling on my ear. It's just very, very comfortable earring to wear, and it shows up. So I've got the longer hair, the darker hair. You can still see it if you have short hair. My mom doesn't like to wear big, giant earrings, but she would wear this one, right? So it's a very universal style. I can't believe the price we've got for you today because remember, made in bronze, and then that post, that French wire, is done in the sterling silver. It is also plated. So you're getting big gold looks for less than $50 today. The flex pay is really, really good, you guys. And if you've got any gifts to give, if you have any upcoming birthdays, I know we missed Valentine's Day, but $10 on a credit card, you're gonna get them home, you're gonna say, wow, this was a really good purchase, right? Italian made, they are really, really dreamy, and it certainly is my earring pick of the hour, Paul, because it goes with so many of my looks and even some of my Bellezza pieces that I've owned throughout the years.
You know, I have so many girlfriends who think of earrings as a guilt-free pick-me-up. You know, they're like, I'm going to treat myself, and I'll go get a new pair of earrings. Well, we do that because they're, you know, of the jewelry you can buy, they're often less expensive than other things. And you get the most wear out of them because a new pair of earrings feels new for a long time. There's that honeymoon where they're just new to you every day. They just feel great. And you also know it's part of your wardrobe. You're going to wear these forever because it's Bellezza. And we start with bronze. So so many of my girlfriends walk into a store and the only thing they walk out with is that pair of earrings they bought for themselves just to brighten their day up a little bit. And it's guilt-free. There's just no guilt. Just give yourself a little treat.
And there's something so feminine about earrings. Like I said, I was having some big, a little personal information, but I was having a lot of skin issues. That's why I haven't been hosting jewelry shows and just on my hands. And so my ring collection had to be put away. I didn't want anybody looking at my hands. But my earrings, I started my earring collection. And today at this price, you could treat yourself today because it's Italian made. They are beautiful. They're feather light. And it's a design, Paul, that has the latest, hottest link, which is that paper clip, but also those links that maybe you bought from us 10 years ago, 5 years ago, right? So it really, you get to play with this piece, and I think it's a wonderful place to get to know Bellezza as well. So if you're new shopping with us, welcome into HSN. Try these out today. You will really love these. 777-329 is your item number. They are 5-star rated. So not a lot of reviews, but already perfect reviews coming in. 777-329 is your item number. Moving on, I love this next piece. And we're at essentially, gosh, all right, so not 50% off, but hey, almost 50% off, right? This was $121, Paul. We're at $69.99. $14 gets it home. What is it? It's the Vatican City Lira coin enhancer pendant. So you could take that pendant off and you still get a very cool piece, okay? Because you're essentially getting one side of the chain a curb link, the other side the paper clip, okay? So it comes in at about 18.5 inches in the length. All you're gonna do today is decide, do you want the deer or do you want the pelican? And I've got it on backwards. Let me show you that front side. Okay, hold on. There you go. So I believe, let me see which one this one is, but we've got a deer and we also have a pelican for you. Your choice today. There's the deer. I mean, that is just so rich looking. 777-499 is your item number. And if you wanted to, remember, it is an enhancer pendant. So I can remove that for a completely different look and pop this enhancer on maybe a J. King piece, a bead necklace, maybe you've bought from Carol Brody and Rarities. I just love that we get to play with this piece.
Well, I love that too. And what makes this piece special, besides the fact that it's made in Italy and it's designed in Italy, are the 2 coins. So these coins, and here's my Lyra Bible again. In the back of my little Lyra Bible, I found a whole section on Vatican lira. And I didn't know the Vatican minted their own money and had their own coins. Well, hello, they do. And they have not been in circulation since 1998. Well, the 2 coins you're seeing today were not in circulation since 1978. That's how old these coins are. They were only minted under Pope Paul VI and only until 1978. So the coins, if you went online and you went to that place with the bay in it and you tried to find these coins, you would find them really difficult to find. Then the 2 coins have a great story. The pelican is a symbol of the mother pelican feeding her children in a time of famine from her breast. It's a symbol of a mom doing anything for her kids. And the red deer is a Christian symbol of Christ stamping out evil. It's a story that goes back to the Middle Ages about. That's why it's important in the church. The coins themselves happen to be gorgeous. And then we bezel set them so that the coins are protected and they have a nice finished look. And then we did that removable bail so that you can move it from chain to chain. In fact, it's important for me to tell you, your necklace will arrive with the coin in one pouch and the necklace in the other. That's to protect them during shipping. And so you actually get to put them together when you get it. I saw one review that said, oh, it was broken. I said, no, it arrives in 2 pieces so they don't scratch each other. That's why they do that. Then we have the matching earrings, which are gorgeous. And also that ring. By the way, on the ring, size down 2 sizes. It's an old style of
yes, let me show you
setting.
That.
It's an old style of setting like you would have seen 2,000 years ago, and it fits differently. So size down, literally go down 2 sizes. You see how wide it is at the top?
That's interesting you say that, because I typically, in all my shows, wear it on my ring finger. I had to go on to this one today. And so, yes, he is quite right. And by the way, here is the pelican design or the pelican coin. So that is your 2-tone look, if you'd love it. And then we also have the ring in the deer. The ring is $69.97. And then the earrings are $79.97. The earrings are already 5-star rated. So all you're doing is deciding, you know, do you want to buy the suite? Do you want the earrings and the ring? Do you want the necklace and, you know, with the enhancer pendant or the ring? But we've got all 3 pieces in the suite right now. All you're doing is deciding which design you want. Do you want the deer, which is that gold tone look, or do you want the pelican, and that is your 2-tone look? And I've got this one on this side here. And the chain is really interesting too. It adds a freshness to our Lyra jewelry, right? Because I get some of the hottest looks right now when it comes to chain jewelry. So I think it adds that freshness to it, makes it really youthful, makes it really relevant, Paul.
There's definitely a fashion-forward look to the chain, and that's what the Italians do. They take the hottest chain of the time, the paperclip, or the graffetta, as they call it, and then they mix it with the curb link, the grometta, as they call that. And they put the 2 together, that gives you this high-end, elevated fashion look. So this is a step up. It looks like you went to the most exclusive store and bought the latest, greatest, hottest thing. But at HSN, we create it so that the bail is removable. You can wear the necklace on its own. You can move this coin to charm bracelets or to another necklace. I mean, you have that choice. And you'll find that it gives you a whole lot of options that are really fun and really beautiful. The necklace itself has, I think, 7 or 8 perfect reviews. And everyone loves the coins and the story behind the coins. And if you think about our enhancer coins, when we do pendants, they're always at least $69 or $79.
Right. So it's like you're getting the change. Sure.
Exactly. That's what's happening here. And yeah, so if you hadn't, and I think, Leslie, over the course of this life on this, it's been spoken for 23,000 times. I mean, there are a lot of these that have been spoken for at the full price. And so you're here on Clarence Day. Change your name. You know what I do? Change my name.
And so, Paul,
and go shopping.
And by the way, I love that this is an enhancer because I can go ahead and take it off and put it on my favorite bracelet, right? Or I can go ahead and put it on my favorite, you know, turquoise necklace or bead design, right? And notice how both sides of this coin equally beautiful. Okay, so on the one side you get either the deer or in the silver, the pelican. But on the other side, when you reverse, that is the Vatican, right? The emblem of the Vatican, Paul?
Yeah, it's the Vatican shield, and that's on the back of all Vatican coinage. And so, you know, recognizably Vatican tender. Yeah. I love that. I don't know if you've been to the Vatican, Lynn. I've had 2 private tours of the Vatican in my life. And it's such an astonishing experience to see thousands of years of art in one place. The place is huge, and you couldn't get through it in a week, frankly. You go for the whole day, you're exhausted, and you're like, if I see one more 1,000-year-old beautiful thing, I don't know if I can breathe anymore. I mean,
it's a little too much to process, right? It's overwhelming.
It's a lot. Here's the thing. I was wearing the Vatican necklace when I was there, and the lady in the gift shop said, where'd you get that? We don't sell that. And I said, oh, it's exclusive at HSN. You can't even buy this at the Vatican. We can't get any more of these coins. That is it for these 2 Vatican coins.
These are beautiful.
This is your chance. Aren't they gorgeous?
And tell us what each one means again as we wrap up, Paul, the deer and the pelican.
Sure. The pelican is an image of the mother pelican feeding her chicks from her breast, a symbol of mom doing anything for her kids. And that goes all the way back to ancient Egypt, believe it or not. And the Christians adopted that symbol later. And then the deer became known as a symbol of Christ stomping out evil. There's a story in the Middle Ages that goes back to that, so like 1500. So they're both important coins in terms of in the Vatican, but they're beautiful coins on their own with great meaning. And very, very scarce, difficult to find. So for me, that's all I need. I always say, so beautiful. Collect things that you can't find anymore. Collect things that can't be recreated. That's what I say. And
by the way, remember that is an enhancer, so you can take it off. And by the way, if you want to wear the curb link, you can even flip this chain over once you take the pendant off. Or maybe on certain days you want to wear the paper clip link, right? You can do that as well. So many reasons to pick this up today. It's certainly a beautiful piece. Now, if you want the ring, I'm going to show you both of them. 5 through 10, sizes 5 through 10. Paul is right. I would certainly recommend you sizing down. But there it is. If you like the two-tone design, you would get the mother pelican feeding her baby chick there. If you want that gold on gold look, then I would go for that deer. But you see that unique design. It does look like a vintage antique piece. If you love vintage jewelry, you'll recognize that setting. It's bezel set. It doesn't catch with anything. It's just nice and smooth, but a really big, bold look here. Sizes 5 through 10. And then the earrings, by the way, deer or pelican as well. Earrings come in at about less than, just under 2 inches in that length there with that French wire. Really comfortable to wear. And, you know, either side, right? So if people see, you know, if it flips over or anything, you're still getting a very striking look on both sides, right, Paul?
Well, you are. And, you know, this is an opportunity to get the entire suite. And, you know, my socialite friend taught me years ago, you can't wear the suite of jewelry if you don't own it. So step one, while it's in stock, you need to, if you can swing it, get them. And step two, understand when you wear them together. And she told me the best thing. If the event is about you, if it's your dinner party, your wedding, your birthday, wear the matching jewelry. It's all about you that day.
I like it.
If it's someone else's birthday or wedding, only wear one piece, don't show her up. And I was like, what great advice. Only a socialite would know that. And I followed it to this day. Yeah, aren't they gorgeous? I
love it. You don't have to be a socialite to certainly feel like one when you're wearing Italian crafted, beautiful Italian inspired pieces. You can find all our Bellezza on hsn.com. Paul, it is such a pleasure learning from you. You inspire us. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, guys. Everybody, good to see you. Ciao.
Bye, Paul. Okay, everybody, go to hsn.com for anything you missed, any more information you want, or the entire Bellezza brand. I'm going to leave you with my good friend Marlo. She's got a great show coming up for you, including another look at our today's special. And I will see you tomorrow, I believe, at 4 p.m., everybody. So have a blessed evening. Here's Marlo. Adios. Stay with us on HSN.
Celebrate the holiday weekend with HSN and up to 30% off your favorite brands. Special pricing on select Andrew Lessman vitamins and supplements and new designs from Diane Gilman. Don't miss HSN's President's Day sale.
Skinny Girl is designed by a woman for women. It's functional, comfortable, and fashionable. I wanted to celebrate every age, all sizes. It's a line for every body.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Care to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here at HSN. I hope that you're having an amazing day. I'm Marlo. I'm happy to be your host. We've got an amazing day planned ahead for you. This hour, we're going to be talking about what I think is the perfect fit in a jean because, of course, the amazing Bethany Frankel is going to be joining us with her Skinny Girl